Find the distance between the line containing 2, 4, and 4, 10 and the point negative 3, 5. So we're going to go through the same process that we've been doing on the other one. First step, what do I need? What's it say? The equation of the line. So that means I'm going to use the point 2, 4. I'm going to use the point 4, 10 to find the equation of that. To get the equation, what do I find first? Slope. So by now we're really good with that. y2 minus y1, so 10 minus 4, over x2 minus x1, so 4 minus 2, gives me 6 over 2, it just becomes 3. So I have my slope. What do I find next?
B.
Yeah, I need to find b. So I'll use the y equals mx plus b. What point do y'all want to use? Okay, 4 and 2 works, so what goes in for y? Okay. What's our m?
3.
And the x has to be now?
2.
Yep. Plus b. So 4 equals 6 plus b. Negative.
2.
Yes. So our equation for that starting line is y equals 3x minus 2. So that's step 1. We've got the equation for our beginning line. Step 2 now, what do I find? So if my original slope is 3, what's my perpendicular slope? What else do you use? Opposite, you also...
Or negative 1.
So our m this time is negative 1/3, because we saw that was 3. To be perpendicular, they're negative reciprocals. So you change it, and you flip it.
I got that as negative 1/3.
You also, it's reciprocal, so you also flip it over.
Oh,
Because that would be the same thing as like 3 over 1.
that's right.
So yeah, you flip it. Okay, now I'm going to do the y equals mx plus b again, but which point do I have to use this time? Yeah, the negative 3, 5. So what goes in for y?
5.
Yep. So 5 equals negative 1/3 times negative 3 plus b. So then I get 5 equals, it's negative 1/3 times negative 3. Yeah, positive 1 plus b. So b equals 4. So our equation for step 2 is y equals negative 1/3 x plus 4. Yeah. I haven't tried doing it like this before, so there are some technical difficulties, I guess. Okay. Then we want to solve our system of equations. So remember, we set that equal to that. Whatever the y's were equal to, we can put those together. So I get negative 1/3 x plus 4 equals 3x minus 2. And then we've been solving equations like that all year, so what are we going to do first? Yeah, which one do you want to move? Which one? I'll just move that. I think I'm hearing both, so it doesn't matter. So I'll just move this one. So 4 equals 3 1/3 x minus 2. And I would add 2 to both sides. So 6 equals 3 1/3 x. And that's not something I do in my head, so somebody with a calculator would tell us. What is 6 divided by 3 1/3? Using your graphing calculator, you're going to want to change that to 10/3. So 6 equals 10/3 x. So divide both sides by 10/3. Your graphing calculator, you actually just type it in as a division thing. So you would do that as like 6 divided by parenthesis 10 divided by 3 parentheses, and that's how you do fractions on those. Is that it? Point what? 1.8. 1.8 exactly. Sounds good. So now I've got the x value of the coordinate, so I still need to find the the y value. Remember, any of these that are circled red, I plug into those. Doesn't matter which one. I'll just go with the top right one because it doesn't have fractions, so it's a little bit easier to type in. So it's going to be 3 times 1.8 minus 2. Zach, you got that for us? 3 times 1.8 minus 2.
How'd you get that?
I just took 3 and 1/3. 3 times 3 would give me 9. So 3 is the same thing as 9/3. And then I had one more, so 10/3. Yeah. We get 3.4 is the y value. Then, so my order of pair is 1.8, comma 3.4. So now I know my point of intersection. So my final step, I use the, yeah, curses. I don't know why it's doing that. I might just need to exit out of the PowerPoint.
Ah, being recorded.
He said fudge.
It's not even recorded.
It should be, even though you can't see it. Okay, so step 4, distance formula. So our distance is going to equal square root of, doesn't matter which point we do first, I'll use the -3, 5 as the 2's. So it's going to be -3 minus 1.8 squared plus 5 minus 3.4 squared. This we'll probably have to do a little bit more on a calculator since the decimals are probably not ones you have memorized. So square root of, I got -3 minus 1.8, so -4.8 squared, plus 5 minus 3.4, so 1.6 squared. And then square each one of those. The negative, you don't really need to type in. The negative is the same thing as the positive when you square. What's 4.8 squared?
23.04.
Say that again.
23.04.
23.04 plus, what's 1.6 squared? 2.56. Then add them, so 23.4, or sorry, 23.04 plus 2.56, and then take the square root of that.
So 5.60
Square root of that.
square root. I think just do that.
Except in the decimal, I probably want you to go ahead and just actually get me the decimal square root. What I got wrong, you did
It comes out
So we'll go 5.06-ish. So our distance is approximately 5.06, which makes sense. It's a little bit bigger than square root of 25, but not by much. So our square root is just a little bit bigger than 5, but not by much.
So you get like 20, 28, 5.6.
And then you take the square root of that. It's still got that square root somewhere around it, and that's how we got the 5.
But you said it doesn't matter.
I'm not gonna count wrong if you don't, but like if you've got a decimal in there, it's probably best if you go ahead and take it. So that's the best way to write the answer. If you left it as square root of 25. All right, so that's that one.